Hey internet, I just have cute things to show you today. I don't really know how to do these kind of things. I will end up doing a like all of my planners tour, you know, like every single one of them, just for like from a functionality perspective, more so than these were physically the planners that I'm using. But I did kind of want to show off this planner. It is so soft, so very soft. I love it so much. So here's my thing, it's like the first bougie planner I've ever owned, as far as like, I know other people might think that a Foxy Fix or a Pele Studio are bougie, but like this is bougie, let me tell you. This is a Spek, which is one of the higher end brands. It's not quite as expensive as a Giglio, but it's up there for me. Like, this took me some sitting on to finally pull the trigger to buy this thing. And it's one of their newer leathers. This is the Stardust Croco, so it's cowhide, but it's cut or printed, whatever the hell, stamped to look like it's crocodile. And it's this like really like velvety smooth kind of like taupey grayish color. I love it. So this is my A6 rings. I decided to get a bougie planner for my A6 rings because this is the size that I've been in most consistently. And I think if I were to think about my planning style, if I was forced to, like, not being a planner person, cut back and only carry one planner, I think it would be an A6 rings. So that kind of justified the purchase. I don't need to be explaining myself to anyone, obviously, but you know, I feel like I need to explain myself because this is who I am as a person whenever I buy anything expensive. So this is from, I don't know where the hell it's from. I paid in euros. I think it's in like the Netherlands or something. Okay, now since this is an expensive planner, and for the sake of transparency, I will pop a little like price point thing on the screen somewhere. Come on, fingers, work with me. There, we're gonna put it here. Roll your eyes at me all you want, I don't care. I've been planning for a while. But you know, in case you're curious as to like what the price point is on that before you even go looking, this is so you know how much it is. I will open it now and give you a brief tour. It is not completely set up, but this is generally speaking the layout I've been using for like 2 years now, and I love it. So it is custom, so like everything when you order a Spek, unless it's a Touch Me, is to your specifications. So I got the card slots on the side. I obviously haven't filled them in yet, but I didn't want to take these things out. They're just, you know, they shove business cards in there, but they're cute little card slots. I'm gonna shove that back in there for now. But I will be decorating that at some point. I did throw in a little clippy thing from, I just cut some scrapbook paper from Happie Scrappie. I used this month's Happie Scrappie kit to decorate pretty much the whole thing. It was the collaboration with Happy Dia. I don't exactly remember which month it was, but it was a few months back. So then I've got one pocket, two pocket, and then this isn't a pocket. This is just like a, you know, a thing, but it kind of looks like a pocket. So I just wanted to clarify that. Then in the back, we've got another one of these pockets and one single pocket and a pen loop, which I'm honestly not sure about. It's not as big as I thought it would be. I think it fits this pen, which is one of the Muji pens, but it won't fit anything with any kind of a, you know, a thicker barrel or like a grip. Then there is a back pocket, and inside of that I actually have a Simply Gilded notebook that I use as kind of like an inbox. So from there, we've got just a piece of vellum with a vinyl from Shameless Stickers. I got this in a grab bag at Plantation because I bought one of her like vinyl grab bags. This is that same Happie Scrappie paper, just front and back. Here we've got a year in a glance for 2020. I made it so that it, I'm probably gonna post this up as a freebie in my Facebook group because I just don't feel like selling this. What would it be, like $1? It's one sheet of paper, but it's just, you know, it's 2020. You can fold it like this, you can fold it like that. You could, I don't know, you could probably figure out a way to make May show up first if you really wanted to, but I like that. So I'm gonna go fill that in probably sometime next week, just for stuff that's happening next year. This is a journaling card from Simply Gilded. I am gonna go back over here and put a washi dashboard on it. This is an adhesive pocket that just says make it happen. I've had these dividers for a really long time, so that's just kind of something that's been there. So I'm gonna fill this with something at some point. These dividers are just something I made myself. It's a piece of vellum laminated and then cut. So I cut the vellum out of my silhouette because I don't know, I'm neurotic about having the same size things. But then I cut out the laminated part by hand because I do not have time for the pick scan mat. Like, don't even talk to me about it. I do not have the energy. But these are just foiled stickers on clear paper that I made for them, so I can change out my tabs if I want to. So my 4 tabs are daily, to do, notes, and inbox, which I'm not actually sure what I'm doing with right now because my inbox actually is in my back pocket, but we'll get to that. Then I have a clear jelly sheet that I just cut down to size and punched as a divider. This, oh my god, where did I think it was Rose Colored Days. Yes. It's just a September calendar on a piece of acetate. It was a freebie because I ordered some overlay tapes. Then we have another piece of the Happie Scrappie sub paper. Then we move on to my dailies. This is how I daily plan. I'm just going to flip through really quickly. If anyone wants to see a video of my dailies more in depth, I can definitely do that when I have a few more of them filled out, obviously. And I have to do today's because today is Monday, but that's kind of how I like track my day. It makes me really productive. Then we have a Stickie Committee, kind of like Disney dashboard. I am like a Disney person, but I'm not super into putting Disney all over my planners, I guess, is like how I would describe that, but this is really cute. Then we have to do, and I just got a Planner Society adhesive pocket with a little blue floral because I thought it matched the, you know, the theme of the papers. I'm gonna shove some sticky flags on here. I just haven't put anything on here yet because I haven't found a sticky note that I really like for over here, because this next section is just to-dos basically, so that would be what I would be using it for. So this is another vellum from the kit. Like, all the papers are from this Happie Scrappie kit. This is the same paper just flipped around. So we have lists, which is my to-do section. It's very simple. There's just room for a header here if I want it to be, and then there's just, you know, check boxes and lines. So pretty straightforward. And I refreshed everything when I started this planner, so I just got rid of any empty pages. Haven't filled anything out in there yet because it's only been like a week and a half. Something is sticky over here apparently, but the next section is notes. This is blank for now. I have a vinyl coming from Taylor and Tucker. I PR for her now. Just gonna throw that out there that I PR for her now. But I have a vinyl coming that I think will look really cute on here. So once it comes, I'm gonna see how I feel about sticking that down. Then we've got another one of the vellums. This is a separate, I forget which kit this came in, but it's one of the Happie Scrappie pockets as well. I had to punch the holes with my like regular like 3-hole punch, like for a letter size sheet of paper, because it was the only one that was thick enough to get through here. But I think it's really cute. I'm just gonna throw some die cuts or some swaps in here for when I go to like planner events and stuff. There's another paper from the kit, and then I have notes. So these are kind of just where it's the same kind of layout as the other one, where there's a square at the top for me to write whatever header I want, but this is just dot grid. I may switch this out to regular grid. I've been feeling grid more than dot grid lately, but I go back and forth. So I was starting a daily routine, like ideal daily routine on here this morning. I just haven't actually written anything down yet because I can't make up my mind. Then we have an inbox section, which is like pretty empty right now. I have an inbox over here in the kind of like Simply Gilded notebook. I used to use this as dailies too because I was trying to get through them, but I use these notebooks to kind of just write down, you know, like brain dumps, I guess. Here we have a piece of sticker paper. This is the backer from one of the Cricut Paper Co. kits. So it's that thicker paper that vinyl comes backed on. I prefer that to the thinner release paper. And this is just so that I can carry some stickers with me if I decide to go anywhere. I can just put them down on here, have them ahead of time, because I do my dailies in here. And I usually travel with like kit leftovers. Like my dailies, generally speaking, are like little pieces of swag that we get at events. This was leftovers from like a Cricut Paper Co. kit. This was a freebie that I got in my Pink Room Co. order. This was swag from Shine Sticker Studio from a Sugary Gal shop box like 2 years ago. Like, so this is how I use my leftovers essentially. So I think it's really important to have a piece in the back here, and I'll probably add a few more pieces as I finish up the sheets. I just didn't want to, you know, pull anything that I wasn't 100% done with. Then I just really love this journaling card from Planner Fairy. It's a pretty old one. It says coffee and tea and the sparkle in me, and I just think it's just so cute. And then we have a page lifter. So I still haven't done the back pockets, although I'm like not super into decorating planners. That pocket rings flip I did was like the exception. But I do, it has everything I need. I like it so far. And I don't need to decorate technically, it just makes everything so much cuter. So that is the planner. I am like so happy with this. I feel kind of bad because I got in on the Parm pre-order. I hope I'm saying that right. The other Vanderspek pre-order, those are much more affordable. I think if you're looking to get into Vanderspek, I would look at the ready to ship Touch Me's. You don't get to customize the layout of anything, but for the colors that they offer, I think they're really trendy, but also they have classic colors. It's not just trendy, you know, it's really, really high quality. I have literally no complaints. I am keeping it in a pouch right now because it is kind of suede-ish and I'm not sure how it's going to wear over time, but I'm sure we'll find out. I haven't treated it with anything or anything like that. But that's it. That's the planner. Hope you enjoyed the flip. If you want to see more flips of my specific individual planners, leave a comment and, you know, I'll be free to do that. You'll know what my planners are soon because I will be filming a video going over literally all of them, but look out for that. It's gonna be a long one. I use a lot of planners. It's a little bit embarrassing. It's just, planning is my creative outlet, so I have a lot of them. But yeah, so that's it. Later.